Hey y'all, it's Deja the Diva coming at you with another video. You guys, if you have not yet subscribed, please subscribe to the channel and become a integral part of our family over here, where we uplift, encourage, inspire, and we're kind and loving to one another. We love you to life while you learn to love yourself to life, okay? Give girl a thumbs up for motivation and support. Drop me a comment in the comment section to let me know that y'all rock with me like I rock with you, okay? So in saying that, let's get into it. Last night, I put my chicken and my vegetables, certain vegetables and stuff, in my crock pot to make my homemade chicken soup. This morning, I added the remainder of my vegetables, which was my carrots, my potatoes, my spinach, and I added my egg noodles. Okay, and I said it still needs a little something to me. So I put in some heavy cream to make my soup a creamy soup, and that's what we got. So it cooked on low all night, but now that I put the other ingredients in, I'm going to crank that bad boy up, okay, to high. Put the lid on, secure it. Now let me say, when I put the heavy cream in, I put like a quarter cup of heavy cream in, and it still wasn't as thick as I wanted to have it, so I put like 2 scoops, the scoop that comes with my canister set, of flour in a cup. And I added a little bit of water at a time, and I whisked it until it got to be like a pancake batter. I didn't add no seasonings or anything. I poured that in, and I whisked it around, and it thickened. I use that as a thickening agent, and it thickened my soup. It's going to be so nice, so nice. So here we go again with, let me bring you guys over here because I'm trying to make this video quick. I'm doing a variation of my homemade biscuits. Now, the base is 2.5 cups of flour and 16 ounces of whipping cream. What you add after that is all you. So you can really say it's 2 ingredients, but I always add. So I have 2 tablespoons of the Italian seasoning here. And I'm going to add this full cup of shredded, well, I'll do half the bag, so it'd be 4 ounces, because this is just a cup. This is just 8 ounces, okay, of my shredded cheese, because I'm going to mimic the Cheddar Bay biscuits from Red Lobster. And I'm going to go ahead and add my heavy whipping cream and my butter, my melted butter. Always melt butter. Okay. Now, you guys already know this is one of my favorites for my baking and stuff. Okay. And I'm just going to stir it till it all comes together. Stir it till it all comes together. Now, I hardly ever measure. And the reason why I don't is because I've been doing this for so long that I really don't need to. You guys know I'm going to put some flour down here, but I need some for my hands. I really don't need to, because I've been doing it for so many years. Like I said, my grandma taught me this when I was about 7 years old, and I'm 40-ish. All right, so here we go. And her grandma taught her, let me put this over here. Her grandma taught her in the 20s, so. And I take it might have been a depression or something, and you still had to have bread and stuff, so. And they had their own chickens and cows and whatnot, so. Okay. Let me get a little bit more flour down here. Spread this out. I'm going to put my biscuit dough right there. Let me get all of it. Let me move my bowl out the way. And I'm going to cover that with a little bit as I knead it. Just squeezing, that's all I'm doing. Okay. Hope you guys can see me. Set you here. And all I'm doing is I'm pushing down and I'm folding back. Push and fold. Push and fold. And you just keep doing this until everything's mixed, it's cohesive, and your dough is looking even and not so choppy. Okay. It's like you're giving it a massage. Okay. Like when you played with Play-Doh and you made it all one cohesive part, and it no longer had those ridges and choppy things. That's the same thing you're doing with this dough. Okay. So now it's ready to, I'm just pushing it out with my hands because I have no idea. I might have gotten rid of my, or loaned it out, my rolling pin. But I just want to show you guys. And you make this as thin or as thick as you want it. Now what I'm going to do is get the prettiest cup in the world. Okay. Put a little flour at the side here. And just roll my cup in it so that it's covered. And I'm going to go around and make my biscuits here. Okay. Easy peasy. And you see how my cup it's not sticking. That is because I used the flour on the rim. Alright, I got my baking sheet. I got my spray. Give it a generous spray. Okay. And now we're going to put these biscuits on the pan here. Oven is set at, let me preheat my oven here, 350. You really could do 400. I think I'm going to do 400. I do 350 when I'm busy and I don't want them to burn or anything. So these are my Cheddar Bay biscuits. Instead of brushing them with butter at the top before I put them in, what I'm going to do is just spray the top with my 0-calorie baking spray. You know. Cut corners when you can. And this is going to go perfectly with the soup. Perfectly with the soup. So, get that smashed out there. Hope you guys can effectively see what it is I'm doing. So, smashed out there, thin enough so I'll be satisfied with it. And around my cup in that flour again. Just go to making. And you just keep this on repeat until your dough is all gone. And if you've made too much dough, you can always bag it up. You can freeze it. This is good for the holidays where you can make it ahead of time. You can get you some freezer friendly containers, and you can lay your biscuits down layer by layer with parchment paper in between. You can just make these biscuits, do the cutout, refrigerate them so that they get hard, and then stack them in a storage bag and put them in the freezer, and that way you always have homemade biscuits on hand. Okay? Homemade biscuits for any event, any potluck, anything you go to. And believe me, they will rave about your biscuits. Like I said, there's a variation of biscuits you can make. This is the second variation I'm showing you. The first one was my butter and cream cheese ones. Now you got these cheddar biscuits. So it's up to you. Like I said, the base is 2.5 cups of flour and 16 ounces of whipping cream. After that, whatever you add is your own. Whatever you add after that is your own, to your preference, to your own liking, to your taste buds, and whoever you're cooking for. Okay, let me make this one a little bit thicker. Okay. But yeah, homemade soup, homemade biscuits, and of course they'll still have sandwiches, because soup is not going to get my guys full, but it will me. So, yep, minimal cleanup, you guys. Minimal cleanup. That's a good one right there. A small one. So, yeah. That is it. Quick and easy. Homemade. So, let me... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Almost a dozen and a half. I mean, almost 2 dozen. Okay, so I spray it like that. When that oven beeps and tell me it's preheated, I'm ready to stick them in the oven. About 15 minutes later, boom. Fresh, hot, tasty biscuits. Made by yours truly, that my family really appreciates, and they love the time and effort and love that I put into making their meals for them. And yeah, speaking of time, I do have to, now when these come out, I have to go to work, so but when I come home, when they come out, what I'll do is I'll melt a stick of butter in the microwave, and I'll add some garlic to it and a little bit of dried parsley, and I'll brush the top on. I'll brush that butter sauce on the top of them when they come out. Kind of drench them, and then I'll plate them and put them in the microwave, and then your girl got to go. Okay, so while that's in, I do have to jump in the shower. So I'm going to bid you guys adieu. See how easy cleanup was? Bid you guys adieu because your girl is a working girl and I got to get it started. So, if you have not yet subscribed, please do so. Okay. Please become a part of our family. I love you to life. Act blessed, talk blessed, walk blessed, and be a blessing to who? Be a blessing to the Lord by blessing somebody else. Bless somebody else with the gift of drama-free, happy, uplifting, encouraging family over here on YouTube at Deja the Diva. Please like, subscribe, share, and I'll see you guys in the next video. I love you to life. Bye.